Hello friends, I have a gardening warning for you. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I did this. Yes, it was so serious in the garden today that I actually called 911. For real. I might have called 2 or 3 times. Um, no, I wasn't calling them to come and help me weed my garden or help me plant cucumbers and lima beans. I had my phone in my side pocket of my shorts as I was working, and I went to go grab some bamboo stakes to put into the container, and I heard, "Hello, 911, what's your emergency?" coming from my pocket. I pocket dialed 911 at least 2 or 3 times. So that's a garden warning. You might not want to have your phone on in your pocket while you're walking around the garden. I thought I was being smart, being accessible for everybody, but that was a mistake. I'm glad that they did not show up to the property wasting their time when there might be somebody who has a real emergency. This is just something I got at Goodwill. I was actually going to make this video about my run to Goodwill. So I thought this would be handy to keep in the back of the car. And it does collapse, it comes apart, and it was, I will tell you now, Goodwill's prices are not so good. This was $6.99. There's only one of them, but I thought it would be handy in case of a traffic accident. So I'm going to put that into the back of one of the vehicles. And I was super excited to get this very cheap, because I said I'm not going to spend money until I'm monetized. But I bought this tabletop tripod, and it was $3.99. Don't waste your money. It's not working. It like literally falls over. So I'm using kids' play toy things to prop up my phone today. So yep, that looks super cute and everything. Maybe I'll figure out a way to make it, but like the weight of the phone literally makes the whole thing fall over. So don't buy that. $3.99 wasted. I am super excited about, I'm a gardener. I'm excited about these scissors. I'm so excited. Hopefully cops don't show up right now and I'm like, eek, eek, eek. These are the Pioneer Woman scissors. I got these at Goodwill. They were kind of pricey. They're $6.99. I'm used to buying my scissors at Dollar Tree. So this was kind of a splurge, but I really wanted it. It's got extra tools on the side. It has this little cover, which I think is super cute. And you can use it in the kitchen for cutting meat as well as for little snips. I wouldn't use it to like actually prune trees and shrubs, but for little garden snips to trim like tomato plants and maybe gather some herbs. I'm super excited about them, and it also has a pretty little cover. So they had a lot of these. The Pioneer Woman scissors, now $7. So it does go to help jobs and stuff. So I was also excited to find garden twine, because I have a project right now. I need to go tie up some thornless blackberry that I'm growing on purpose. I have some like invasive blackberries on the side of the property, which I'm gonna have to do a video another time to like remove it, but I actually want to get the fruit off of it first. So, and I have seen possums eating it, and so I want to leave it for the wildlife as well. I'm gonna cut it back, but I got this garden twine that I'm gonna be using, and some other things I'll show in another video. Let's go ahead and use this twine. So you can see this thornless, it might be mostly thornless blackberry. I think it might be Navajo or Arapaho, not quite sure. And then I have a post next to it that I'm going to use as a trellis, but I'm going to use some of the garden twine I just bought to go ahead and tie it up. So that was super simple, just tying up this blackberry. This is a thornless variety that I'm growing on purpose that is not invasive. I wish it grew a little bit more invasively. Not invasive, but seriously, it's crazy how the invasive varieties grow like a weed. That's what makes them invasive, right? But yep, just tied this up really fast. using the twine, and I'm giving it room so it can move in the wind, but now it's not going to be in the way when we're walking up to the house. Super handy. Well, that was super quick. Got to put some of the items I just purchased to use right away. And I've also been thinking to kind of conserve on my bamboo stakes. I'm going to see if it works to keep out the critters. But I'm going to try using less bamboo and then tying them together. I wonder if that'll keep them out. The dogs could just come through and just bite the string and yank out the whole thing, but I'm going to see if it works. Also, kind of funny story. So I was over by the bucket garden and I was watering, and I could have sworn it was a rat, and I jumped a little bit yesterday. I was like a little bit freaked out and thinking about maybe we need to set a trap. And then today, from the exact same spot, a very small baby bunny jumped out, and I was much relieved to see a bunny coming out of that area instead of a rat. So yay. Now I'm not that concerned about rabbits getting into my garden, because for the most part, things that they would be very attractive to them that I don't have enough to share with them are things that are up off the ground, in buckets and totes, in large nursery pots. They're pretty high up. So these are wild bunnies. They're very small. So I'm not really that concerned. In the past, when I was gardening in the ground, they were a problem, and that's why we went to raised beds, which have had lots of other perks besides that. So definitely encourage you to grow in raised beds if you can do it, or in containers. It definitely relieves a lot of the headache. So if you go to Goodwill, don't buy this. Okay, maybe buy these instead. All right, everybody, God bless. I'll see you on the next video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Comment below if you have any thoughts. Take care.